I'm here with Ian at Extreme Benchrest in the Daystate Lounge. I hear we have something new, so I wanted to come by and check it out.
Yeah, hi Tristan. This is the product we've released at EBR. It is the Alpha Wolf Blue Edition, Special Edition, as you can see, with a lovely 3-colour laminate blue stock. We also now have a blue anodised monoblock chassis with blue in blue engraving.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Blue edition, special edition.
And I see there's a new cocking arm there.
Yep, this is the new fast action bolt handle. Ideal for speed silhouette and any fast action shooting.
So the question people are going to have is that available to people that already have the Alpha Wolf?
It will be, yes, yeah. At the moment we're fitting them obviously to the production guns, but it will be available as an optional extra very shortly.
Ergonomics are significant.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's so much easier to grab and faster to move.
And you've outfitted with a blue 0dB?
Yeah, to match we've got a blue, electric blue 0dB on the end. Just people will be familiar with the Alpha Wolf. This is fitted with the very latest ultra fast flow valve. Latest firmware. Anybody with an Alpha Wolf or a Delta Wolf can upgrade at no cost really to the latest firmware to get all the features that were added all the time.
The ultra fast flow valve is a pretty affordable upgrade. I did it on a couple of rifles.
Yeah, it's an affordable upgrade for anybody before.
Very easy to do too.
Yeah, it's a straight
And how's
swap.
that been received?
Very well, yeah. I mean, we're
30 cal, it's like 105 foot-pounds.
Yeah, I was going to say 105 foot-pounds in 30 cal. And it's super consistent as well, you know, shot to shot. People are loving it. And as you've seen out on the range, there's a lot of these out there, you know, shooting for the 50 metres at the moment on the Benchrest.
All right, well, let's see some other products while we have the good mic out.
Okay.
I see right next to you have a sister here, a little blue Sapphire.
Yes, this is the Wolverine Sapphire. This is a limited edition, released in the UK with the cylinder, so a Type C Wolverine. But for export, and especially the US, it's the bottle, the carbon bottle for more shots. Again, we've got this blue anodised block and the blue in blue engraving, limited edition. You also get a certificate with this. It's engraved with Sapphire and the Wolverine.
Looks like a different shroud as well.
Yeah, it's got an anodised shroud with custom vents and also a custom 0dB, again in the same blue as the Action.
I saw a few videos in England about it and people are loving it.
Oh,
so.
they are loving them, yeah. I mean, the blue stocks tend to follow our red stocks anyway, and people tend to, you know, they wait for them as well to come out with the blue because a lot of people really do like the blue stock. So that's the Sapphire.
And you've got a Grand Prix Red Wolf here?
Yep, so this is the GP, the Grand Prix. This has been out for a few months now. It's the Red Wolf, people will be familiar with, but with this aluminium chassis, fully adjustable.
And I've seen a few shooters out in the field with this, and they absolutely love it.
Yeah, there's a few out there now shooting in Benchrest, and we've just this last 3 weeks released the red version as well. So this is available in black or red as a complete rifle, and you can also now order just the chassis for existing Red Wolf owners with a Safari stock or a walnut or a laminated stock. They can change it and build it into one of these as well.
Now, a quick question: that same lever upgrade that's available on the Alpha, will that be available on other rifles?
For the
handle itself.
Yes. I mean, it's going to be available as an upgrade part. Shortly. At the moment, all production's going to the production guns, but it will be available. We're creating a new web store for performance parts as well, and they'll be available in there or from your local dealer. They'll be able to order it in.
So let's move on to the Ghost. The Ghost is probably the hottest selling rifle in America right now. Absolutely phenomenal. My customers love it. How's it being received worldwide? And I know that it just took the world title with Fatty Kwan.
In the Czech Republic, Fatty won he's the champion in Benchrest there, in the World Benchrest competition. No, it's been a phenomenal success. Launched sort of last November, and it's just, it's been so popular, so well received, so ultra reliable, and superbly accurate, as Fatty has proved in the Benchrest.
And one thing I noticed about the release of this gun as well is that the PRS parts came out really fast.
Yes.
And so that was nice for consumers. They had upgrades.
Yeah, there's loads of upgrades for it. Rails, the
bag rider.
The same bag riders, the same Gen 4 butt plates that you see on the Red Wolf and the Alpha Wolf and Delta can be added to the Ghost. There's other parts in development now, which will be released very shortly, and we're also looking at wooden grips, wooden sheet pieces. We're looking at those as well, and again, they'll be released shortly.
So the American market, this has been, I would say, the hottest selling gun. How is it being received in England? Like, are consumers gravitating to it more than the other Daystates?
I mean, this is the HP version with the externally adjustable reg, which for the UK is the firearms rated one, but the sub 12 one that the majority of sales are in the UK, it's been fantastically popular. People love them. They're just, again, we have the two versions which are available in the US, but most people tend to have the HP version, but we have the carbine version and the Plus with the shorter bottle and the shorter shroud, shorter barrel as well.
The carbine shoots really shoot out to 50 yards, incredible accuracy.
Oh yeah, they're pellet on pellet. No, it's really, really good. Super.
And then let's move on to the Pathfinder. That was also a new gun for 2023.
Yeah.
Very phenomenal. I mean, the performance is great. It reminds me of the Atomic. So tell us, what's the difference between it and the Atomic?
Yeah, well, the Atomic, or the Ranger as we call it in the UK, is a superb gun for confined areas. People love them for woodland shooting, shooting rats, vermin, squirrels. The one question we repeatedly ask is, could we do one with a bigger shot count? And this is the answer to that. It's still a super compact gun, folding stock, but we've added the 300cc bottle, which people would have seen from the Ghost, to give a much higher shot count in both sub 12 and in the FAC or the export versions.
So if you're shooting pigeons out in a field or farm, this is, I don't think there's a better rifle
if
than
you're
this.
shooting in a confined space like a woodland, a lot of people shoot grey squirrels in the UK around game feeders and things like that where they're a pest, rats around buildings, vermin, pigeons within barns where they don't want sort of over penetration and they want something confined. We also have a special case for this that is more of a standard briefcase type, so for people that are on, in public areas where they're moving about between shooting areas.
And I noticed as well the ergonomics too for handling. There's no sharp edges or anything like that.
No, that's right. It really is a nice gun to shoot. As you can see, it's really portable and pointable. And the great BRK build quality as well.
And then anything going on MTC front?
MTC, we have the 2 scopes that we've launched this year. This is the King Cobra 832, first focal plane scope, primarily aimed at long range shooting and bench rest. We've released that just this year. That's proven very popular, super clear optics, and it's affordable, as opposed to some of the real expensive glass. We've also launched within the last couple of weeks a 4-16 version of the Viper Connect, so the near to eye scope. That's really popular for vermin shooting and for HFT. And that was a 3-12 by 32, and we've now changed to a 4-16, or given the option of a 4-16 with the new AMD2 reticle. So that has just launched, and that's arriving in the shops now. I think they have arrived in the US.
So this is your second time at Extreme Benchrest?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, really enjoying it. I mean, it's a great event.
And any differences that you see between the UK shooters doing Benchrest and here?
No, obviously here it's high power. We're just a longer range. We're just introducing that now, really, in the UK with the Extreme or the Unlimited class, we call it, in Europe at 50 metres. And a lot of the shooters in the UK are now looking at the American side and the equipment, obviously with the Ghost doing so well, and trying to learn from their American cousins, if you like, at the longer range, the 50 metre high power class. So no, it's.
So is that changing the market in England a little bit for you guys?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, since Paddy's win, I'm getting loads of inquiries now for UK shooters, especially wanting FAC rated high power Ghosts to compete, in Europe and over here. And
places like
longer range
places like
Benchrest.
Poland and Czech, there's no limits on the power either. Right?
Yeah, that's it. That's what's limited, and it's an extra step for a UK shooter to, have to apply and fulfil the requirements of the license.
Your social security, your blood DNA test, all that kind of stuff.
There's a lot. You have to have a clean record, of course, and but it's they're seeing it's worth it because it's a lot of fun, to be doing what they've been doing day in day out at the 25 metres, and now to go to 50, which they were doing with the like high velocity or varmint class.
Right.
But now the unlimited class, where they can go to any power and the calibers, is perhaps even a bit more exciting, shall we say.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Ian, very much.
No problem. Thanks for telling me.